Los Angeles, listen up. I'm going to give you the #1 Uber and Lyft tip for LA, where you're going to save yourself a lot of time, a lot of headaches, a lot of frustrations, and you're going to make more money. And it all starts here. Do you know this spot, right? You're coming down Sepulveda, and right there in the background, you can see it, right, is the In-N-Out. You guys know that? Many people have taken a pit stop here. And now what I'm going to do, my folks, what I'm going to do now is going to blow you away, right? So we're going to swing all the way around, and you guys know this area here. Just look at our streets, ladies and gentlemen. Look at our potholes right in front of the airport, right? The airport's in the background. The planes come right over there and land in the background. But here we are, probably some of the worst potholes in LA, and they haven't fixed it for years. But that's not what we're worried about right now. What I am going to show you is an eye-opener. It's the tip, right? So we go towards, let's just follow this bus here for interest sakes. We're going to get behind this guy. There we go. And we are going to follow him, right? We're going to follow this bus. We know this intersection. We know this traffic light. We pass over that traffic light, right? Now we're on California 1. We're coming down this road, right? We know that we're still following this bus. We know at this point here, I'm going to pan over here. The majority of the cars, as you can see, are making a right turn into the airport. You're coming down the 405. You jumped off at Howard Hughes, right? You've gone down Sepulveda, and here's the decision point. Now, all the cars are just like ants following each other into the airport. It gets clogged up, and you lose sometimes a lot of money and a lot of time. And sometimes your passengers don't even make the flight. Here is the #1 tip shared with me by a good friend from the LAPD, the Los Angeles Police Department. You just go straight past that spot. It's going to blow you away, folks. And by the way, this street is not even on the map, right? Because only the police use it, but it's a legitimate street. You go over here, you pass under this little bridge right there. That's the bridge that takes the drivers into LAX. You come up to here and it says 96th Street. This is where it gets interesting. You curve around and you turn right here, right? So I'm going to go right over here. We're now on this street over here. We come up to this intersection, right? Now the police department is over here. You'll always see police cars parked over there. Now you know you're at the right spot, right? We come up to this stop street, right? And some taxi drivers and a very few people that know this route keep on going straight at this point. But no, what you do is you turn around, you see these beacons, and you go through here, right? You turn right, and you follow this street over here, right up to this point, and now you literally underneath the freeway again, and there's a checkpoint there, right, which takes you onto the airport. That's a security checkpoint. You're at the stop street. Your indicators now turn left. Go to this point, and we make a left here. This street, by the way, is not on the map. It's not on the grid. This is the one the fire engines use and the police use. So we go over here, right? We are now, I'll show you, right parallel by the fence next to the airport, and we're going to be heading down that road over there. So if I just hit this marker here, we're taking it slowly, right? We're still parallel to the runway, and this here, my friends, is where all the cars get clogged up here on this freeway. We go right to the end there. We drive. There's another stop street. We have to stop here, and then there's a sharp left turn, right? Sharp left turn. We come around here. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, this again is where all the traffic, all the little ants are following each other. If I pan to the left, I'll tell you there's nothing but cars here. See there? And they are coming down that off-ramp. They turned on California 1 and they turned right, we went past that spot and we went straight back under the bridge, right? And you swing around here, you yield, be very careful here. We come in here. Now we have a choice. We can stay on the far right lane over here and go into arrivals, or we can find a spot and start merging into the left side, right? We're going to merge over here, left side, coming around here. There's a convertible with a whole bunch of youngsters going to the airport in that white BMW. Very nice. And now I follow the traffic, right? And on the very far right lane, it'll take you to arrivals. There, that little sign at the back there, we're going to go a little bit more forward right at this point here. That'll take you to arrivals. What I want to do is, let's say I'm taking them to departures. I'm following this line, right? This line. That's the line you would have waited in had you not followed my tip, right? We also have the opportunity of getting into the arrivals lane, especially if you are a TCP, transport charter permit, and we can, even if people are departing, we can drop them off at arrivals. All they have to do is go up the elevator. You again save yourself another 3 to 4 minutes taking this route. But let's hypothetically say at this point, I'm going to jump in there with the cars, right? That'll now take me up that ramp, down there where that taxi is. Sorry, it's in reverse. That's going to arrivals. You guys know this. This goes to departures, right? Up at this junction over here, we'll hit a traffic light. You guys know this well. All of this traffic on that side, again, is feeding in from Century right over there. It's feeding in. We hit a right at this point, right? And we are now heading into the airport. That's how simple it is. So I've basically showed you that on a busy day or on a holiday, how to save yourself 7 to 10 minutes and how to save yourself another 3 minutes by going the arrivals route. If you are in that last mile and you see that, oh my gosh, it's 20 minutes to drop off, right? It's less than a mile. It's a half a mile and it says about 15 to 20 minutes. You say, oh, I'm screwed. If you use my formula, which is using this road that is not even on the map that I showed you, right? You have now engaged with the #1 rideshare, taxi, and TCP tip in LA, right? And I think it's very important to share this so that all drivers benefit from it. Should be an equal playing field, not just for a few. And it'll also help disperse the traffic. It'll help this video will help break up the traffic, right? So that you don't all just clutter into one lane and follow either Century or follow Sepulveda, California 1 into the airport and then hit that Century stream. This truly, truly breaks it up, my friends. The few drivers that I've shared this with have been very grateful. And as people get to know this tip, it's going to get better and better for all, right? Because it means that both sides can get in and out more quick. So I hope you enjoyed that. If we swing all the way around, we should see nothing but a stream of cars come up that ramp there. That leads us here right to the traffic light, which goes into the departures. The first terminal over here, as you can see, is Southwest. There's a lot of people there being offloaded already. That's a dropping point for rideshare and a pickup place a little bit further here in Terminal 1. But you're now on World Way, which is literally a horseshoe going all the way around and then exiting on the other side there, going that way out back to Sepulveda. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you used it. Please reach out to me and tell me if this worked for you in Los Angeles. And I regard this as the #1 Uber and Lyft and TCP and taxi rideshare tip, right? This is a rideshare tip that I'm giving my drivers to save yourself a lot of time, to get in and out faster, to keep your passengers happy and make sure they make that flight. Have a great day.